What's going on, guys? This is Jackson from the UCF Bass Fishing Team here in Orlando, Florida, and we're doing the long-awaited interview with Mr. Hiroshi from Nishine Lure Works.
Hello, everyone.
So this is a two-part series. This is part one where we break down the soft baits and jigs, and might as well do the terminal tackle too because they got some sweet snaps we'll talk about. And then part two is also in this, so it's a two-part series, along with all of our videos on Nishine Lure Works here on our YouTube channel and our Instagram. So part two will be all the hard baits. So without further ado, welcome and let's begin. So first thing we're going to start with, I guess, jigs and terminal, and then we'll move our way into the soft baits in this video. First, if you guys are looking for snaps, and that's really important, they come on all hard baits. The Nishine Lure Works snaps are, without a doubt, like the smallest profile and the highest weight withstanding snap I've used. They come in three sizes, I understand?
Yeah, 0 plus, 1 plus, and 2 plus.
So yeah, a 0, a 1, and a 2. And then the 0's it looks like it's a 30-pound, kind of 29-pound snap. This one's a 39-pound snap.
Yeah, it's a 1 plus. Yeah.
Yep, and then it's probably going to be 10. So 10 more on the 2.
Yeah, that's when I'm making this snap, this is our original snap. I think durability is the most important.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose a fish because snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sweet snap, locks up twice. Just had to throw that out there. So let's start talking about some jigs. First one that a lot of people maybe don't know about is the smelt head jig. Made perfectly for the Easy Shiner.
Yeah,
but it can fit any bait, but it really lines up good. You guys get lake trout. We do good on the, all you guys on the river systems, Tennessee River, stuff like that. Great for in current. Why is that?
Because the position of eye is very, very key of this swim bait. When you fish vertical, this one stay horizontal.
Okay.
You drift the boat.
Yep.
This shake the lure, stay horizontal. And also, when you cast it, easier to keep deeper water from.
Right.
And also, when you dig the bottom, can you borrow your hand?
Yep.
So
this is the bottom.
This is the bottom. So you drag in the bottom. Right. The common swim bait head has line tie on the tip of the swim bait jig head. So that style of jig head, the swim bait swims little bit head up.
Head up
means that if you drag in the bottom,
it allows the tail to kick on yours. Yeah. On the normal, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Just dragging like that.
Right.
Yeah. But swim bait is different. Little head down, and it has a little space to move the tail. Yep. So this is huge difference. Especially I'm targeting smallmouth in the hard bottom. So sometimes digging the bottom, then the tail has to move. Right. And also when you
hit something,
it
deflects good.
Deflects good. Like this long nose works like a lip of crankbait.
Yeah, you can see on this one, the nose is all beat up because it's deflecting off a lot. So an amazing, available in a ton of sizes, four different weights.
1/8, 2/7, 3/7, and 5/8.
5/8. So 4 different weights. A couple different hook sizes, bunch of different colors.
Yeah. No bunch of colors.
But some
three
colors.
colors. But
a bunch of options for whatever you need. It'll match your bait fish.
Yes.
And just a great swim jig head. It's overall, I mean, we love it for fishing current. Keeps your bait horizontal. Just a really good presentation. Moving on in the jig category, the new jig coming out this fall.
Yeah, this one. So we currently have a football jig. Yep. Open hook, no weed guard, but we're gonna have this jig with weed guard. It's called Nishine Finesse Cover Jig. Okay. It's the same compact profile as I know.
As the football.
Yep. So I usually fishing deep clear lake when targeting a smallmouth, and most of jig in the market is too bulky, too big.
Too big.
Yeah, I want to have a compact profile, and this profile is so important, especially smallmouth, and also smaller hook is very important.
Right.
So, for example, when the smallmouth eat the lure jig, many times they hit the trailer first,
right,
and then
eat the whole thing.
Yeah. So if the jig hook is too big, hit the trailer, and then this hook just hit the mouth, and then they gave up.
They spit.
So smaller hook is so important.
Yeah, so they get the whole hook.
Yeah, and I believe this small compact hook, jig is good for the pressure largemouth too.
Yeah, so that's a great point because you're right. So these fish, they're expecting to bite into a crawdad or something on the bottom. They're not expecting to feel something hard and hit that. So they will spit with those big hooks. And I mean, those are fine when you got big ones, but when they just pick it up, like right by the claws of your trailer, and then suck the rest in, they're not getting anything. But a super stout hook. Don't be fooled by the size of the hook. Super small, amazing bait keeper on this. Sweet skirt, but the head
shape is very unique.
Right.
So common like Widoga jig has a line tie on the tip of the jig head.
Right.
It's goes through in the cover is easier, but sometimes too easy. But this one has a little bump on the head. Here
on the front of the head.
And then especially hard bottom, rock and wood. This one snag a little bit here.
Right.
And then you feel
So the great thing about like what you're saying, it may not come through the grass as good. But
sometimes the grass is weak, not perfect because the grass sometimes stuck here.
Yeah, it sticks in that groove. But if you're fishing flipping logs, flipping docks, flipping anything hard structure, you got big head, a lot of space, increased sensitivity and bottom contact.
And also when you flip it, most of jig it has a line tie on the front. It's this you flip here. This is tree, for example, right? Flip here. Most of jig just slide this way, but this one vertical, straight down. It's
because of
very important. Very important.
So that jig falls when you place it. It falls where you want to place it. This is sweet too because if you're like fishing up a dock post, up a tree, cypress roots, big thing down in the south. Sweet for that. Also skips like a dream. So one size.
Only one size. One three. Right. One third. It's very strange size.
9 grams.
9 grams.
In between that, you said in between that
quarter and 3/8.
In between the quarter and the 3/8. But cast great, amazing little jig. How many colors are coming out in this?
5 colors.
5 colors. So
same as the
football. So the football, amazing colors. You got the black and blue. You got some nice green pumpkins in there. You have a really cool a copper looking one
copper crow.
Copper crow. That's a really sweet one. And then you have more of a
pumpkin color and also
the white
smoke blue.
Smoke blue is also really cool. So definitely make sure you check that jig out. So 2 plastics. We'll run through them real fast.
Okay.
So the catfish, the Namazu catfish.
So we currently have the 5-inch catfish, but we introduced 4-inch Namazu catfish recently. So this one original size, this one new size. So this one is good for largemouth.
Right.
But sometimes too big for smallmouth.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We need this
small one for smallmouth.
This one, the shape of lure is look like catfish, but
like a goby.
Goby.
Sculpin, anything like that.
Yeah. If you put the net head here. So
it's
perfect for that.
The small one, Ned head, even The big one on a shaky head even.
Yeah, yeah.
Texas rig,
Yeah.
Carolina
Yeah.
rig. You like it weightless rig.
Weightless.
I think weightless too. It's got in the video. We made a video on it a while back. That at the time that was my favorite way to fish it. Flip it under a dock and just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
And it gets smoked. Jika rig.
Jika rig.
Very good.
Yeah, and also
Wacky rig.
wacky rig. So I put the wacky hook with a wheel gut just behind the gill from this way to this way. The hook like this. Yep. Like this, and then
it sits nice and
horizontal.
flat.
So it's when they targeting the boat dock or something, just skip into the dock and just skip. And then if you put the wacky hook here, this one swings horizontal like this, and sit at bottom like that. It is exactly catfish.
Yeah, and
look like.
Pops up.
And then bus come, and then you make one short twitch. Then this namazu move sideways. It make a little jump.
And then
bus can resist.
Yeah, they smoke it there. It's a sweet bait.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people may look at it and be like, you know, what could you do with this? It doesn't have to be a catfish. It could be a goby. It could be an eel. Anything, any bottom dweller in your lake, even a worm. It's a different approach, and I think it's really worth picking up. 2 colors, green pumpkin and black.
Yes.
But you don't really need much more than that.
That's all I need.
Yeah. So moving on. Last in the soft baits is the drop shot.
Yes. This one our drop shot minnow 3.4 inch, and maybe this year or next year we're gonna release 2.5 drop shot minnow, smaller size.
So you were telling me earlier, the key to this drop shot minnow. So all his soft baits are they're very soft, right? And they're very good in the sense. Oh, hold on, the camera's a little fuzzy. I'll trim this up. There you go. Okay.
Maybe start over here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
moving on is the Nishine drop shot minnow.
Yeah. So we currently have a 3.4 inch, but we're gonna add 2.5, one size smaller size of drop shot minnow this year or next year.
So you were telling me the great thing about the drop shot minnow, like all your soft baits, super soft. The texture of the bait is key. It's a huge part. It gives it that natural action. So this thing in the water.
Yes. So this one sits perfectly horizontal like this.
Right.
When really need drop shot minnow, it's a very very finicky moment for the bass.
Oh yeah.
Very hard to get bite. So sometimes just the drop shot kick, and then just hold.
Right.
No shake.
Don't shake.
No shake. If shake, bass that don't eat. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's too overbearing.
Yeah, but this drop shot minnow has a very soft material. This will still move naturally by the current or something. It's very key.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And then the other great thing is this, the back on this thing is salted, not the bottom, just the back.
Yeah. Just put a little salt on the back.
Right.
So if drop shot minnow has no salt,
it floats up.
Floats up, tail up. But if too much salt, tail down.
Right.
So
this keeps it nice
nice
and horizontal.
We put the
So very cool. The back being weighted down by the salt will keep it horizontal. A ton of great action from the bait. Yeah. But real quick to touch on this before we finish the video, the great thing about all the salt in these baits, and this is something I've noticed, some plastics are very plasticky in the sense that you push down, they bounce back up. And this is a big problem. A bass doesn't eat a bait fish or a crawdad or anything and feel resistance from the natural body. The body collapses. These baits being as salted as they are, especially like this one, right? We fished this one. When they bite that, it's so soft, not in the sense that, like, I don't have problems with these tearing. I haven't noticed that. But they're soft in the way that the bass is more committed because it feels more natural.
I think so. That
Yeah.
you feel like a that you know.
It doesn't feel like
more
normal soft
organic,
plastic.
not plastic, right?
Yeah, it's more organic feeling, more natural, and because of that, it just has a lot of secondary motion. It's not as stiff. So the Nishine soft plastics are absolute winners. Bits. So let's just jump into what started it all. When I first found your company and we first started looking at you guys, we were interested in the Erie 115. Now, we've done videos on the Chippewa and all that. For those who are new to Nishine Lure Works, I think everybody needs an Erie 115. This is a sweet jerkbait.
Oh, thank you. So I made this jerkbait to catch more smallmouth in Lake Erie. That's why the name of the bait is Erie. So I made this jerkbait for people to jerkbait fishing easier.
Right.
So traditional way of jerkbait fishing, especially you know
up north,
is a stiff spin tackle and with braid line and make
big hard whips.
Big yeah. But I didn't want to use the jerkbait by spin tackle. I want to use by bait caster. That's why it has a bigger profile and weight. It's a 3/4 ounce. So it has a big weight. So this is no problem to cast by bait caster.
Any like jerkbait tackle, 7-foot medium heavy will toss this amazingly. It's a nice big presentation, easy to cast. Again, like you were saying, nothing too hard to whip it.
Yeah, that's a big thing about it. So right twitch, you don't need to jack like that. If you jack like that, line tangle too much. Very soft twitch, maybe 1, 2, and then make big darting action.
Right.
Yeah, very easy to use though.
It's a sweet bait. A bunch of cool colors. This is the 115 SD. They have another, which is the Erie 95 SD. We'll talk about that color in a little second here, but the last thing I want to touch on is the external weight. So these all are, I think I measured them. Are they half a gram each?
This one is almost 1/16 ounce.
Okay, 1/16 ounce.
Yeah.
But this jerkbait, and this is my selling point to everybody. It's a $20 jerkbait, but when you get in the jerkbait market, you buy a $10 jerkbait, you're going to be buying another jerkbait in about a month. So this jerkbait is really nice because you're able to keep this one jerkbait and adjust it to be a suspend, a float,
and
a sink. By adjusting how many weights. Or not even just how many weights, but where you want to put it. You can adjust the direction of it sinking.
So
the most versatile jerkbait on the market. I don't think there's another. There's not another adjustable jerkbait.
So that is my biggest question when I start to develop the jerkbait, because people want to have suspending jerkbait, but suspending is always different. According to water temperature, water density, or something. So this external outer weight adjusts perfectly. When you.
And sometimes when I'm fishing, even I'll trim that weight. You trim it. Because you can cut it. It's not that hard of a material.
It's scissors.
Scissors. Just big pair of scissors will cut through that. So this is the one.
And today we
fished
together in Lake Tahoe, and we went to the
we're on some outer grass, and
and then I tried this Erie 115 SD, and I removed outer weight. It make a little slow floater, and then I use this one and top of the weed and cut a nice bass.
So it's a really sweet bait. If you don't have the Erie 115, you need to check it out. We'll just transition straight into one of your newer products coming out. So this is the
Erie 115 TW. So TW means top water.
So I know it looks like a jerkbait, but it's not. And you can notice it too, just in like the internal weight and stuff. Being able to
change everything inside.
Everything internally is different. It's not a jerkbait. It's a minnow lure, like
minnow lure. So this one, when I use this one, I don't jerk. Not sometimes using like that, but mostly using the
reel, right?
Cast, and then this one float like this. This is water, like head up, and then couple times lure dives, and then come up like that, and then touch the water, dives again. Very simple way to use.
So the way you were explaining to me earlier this year was that this bait is interesting because in the pre-spawn, when they're more finicky, you reel it really slow, let it come up and dead stick it.
Yeah, just make a long pause, and then move it again a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in the post-spawn, you fish way faster.
Yeah.
Down, up, down, up.
Yeah.
And you made a good point. So I never thought about this, but minnows and baitfish do hang at a certain depth, and they always swim up to feed, eat a bug, get some air. Yeah, and then they come right back down.
Same water crab. And this movement is, I think, that imitating the action.
Right.
Yeah, and I believe that one is a very easy meal for the bass. Yeah,
for sure.
I think so.
And it's cool because a lot of topwaters are either walking baits or they're prop baits or poppers. This just mimics the baitfish doing its natural routine. Not that it's in distress or anything, which is, it's very interesting because it's not like bass don't blow up on baitfish during their natural everyday routine. So a super sweet bait. This is coming out at the end of this month, correct?
Yes, it's coming very close.
Yeah, the Erie 115 TW. Sweet.
Top amino. I said
top amino. Very cool. Yeah. Next up in the Erie line, we'll talk about the medium diver.
Yeah, medium diver. So this one, originally we are planning to release on September.
Right.
But this one is a Erie 115 MD. It's a medium diver.
Right.
Yeah, dives to much deeper than SD. But I had one problem when I received the final mass production model. I couldn't satisfy.
Right.
I didn't satisfy.
Yeah.
So then I modified. I tuned the bait and then found a solution how to fix the problem. So the lip angle is not correct.
Right.
So I changed the lip angle 1 degree.
1 degree
1
down.
degree down. Solves all of problem.
Okay.
But new problem is that we have to make a new mold.
But
so big delay.
But it'll come out. The Erie 115 medium diver.
Yeah.
Sweet bait. This is actually my favorite color in the Erie line. This is the gold. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this in Florida. It really looks like those shiners. But another great one. This is that hologram smelt, I believe, right?
Yep.
And then
hologram smelt.
Yep. And you have I think a BPB shad.
BPB smelt.
Smelt. Yeah, that one's great. A bunch of great colors. You definitely need to check them out. But let's transitioning into staying in Erie and transitioning over.
Yeah, we are designing and testing the kind of like a jerkbait kingdom.
Yeah.
North. So we don't want to release which item we don't want to satisfy. So
right.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Amazing attention to detail. I mean, we appreciate that as anglers too. So the Erie 95 SD. This is probably it's become my favorite out of the whole Erie line. Not because it's small. Well, I do like the smaller profile. I like the 2 hooks, but I like the. You were saying earlier, it's such a shallow bait.
Yeah. So usually people jerking the jerkbait.
Yeah, jerk
down. But especially Florida, like very shallow water, and also sometimes only this much space
between the grass and the surface.
I use this one with upper jerk. Make a cast and one two and twitch.
Right.
And then this 95 SD that thing just below the surface.
Right.
This much wall space is good enough to use
Yeah.
this one.
No, this is it's a sweet bait. You'll tear them up on this. You throw it on spinning gear. I know some people like to do that. But this is the Erie 95 SD. We'll come back to this color in a second, but coming, I guess, soon. And this is the first time anybody, I guess, is
this
seeing
is
this.
world first.
First debut.
Review to the public.
Yeah, you're hearing it here first. This is the Erie 95 MD.
Yes, MD.
Again, expanding on the Erie line.
Yep.
Still in prototyping phase. But it's coming at some point.
Yeah, it's someday. It will come.
About a year or so. But yeah, just expanding onto that Erie 95 SD, but bigger lip. Sweet bait.
Yeah, deeper range. You can.
Okay. So moving on. We'll talk about the Chippewa. So we've done videos on the Chippewa, right? Chippewa crankbait comes in a slow float, which is sweet, a round bill, the normal blade, and a deep diver.
Yeah, four models. Yeah.
So, but 2 more models are coming in Chippewa.
Yeah, probably next year we're gonna release. This is still prototype. Baby Chippewa.
Baby Chippewa.
Baby Chippewa LV and Baby Chippewa DD.
This is a super sweet bait.
Yeah.
I love the downsides. I like the smaller size, the smaller presentation. I think people are gonna really tear them up on that. You could see, linked into this playlist is the rest of our Nishine Lure Works videos. We have Chippewa videos out. Great hardware, just a staple all around crankbait. Circuit board lip, swims great. Amazing colors too, because we got this gold.
You like that color, man.
Gold can't go wrong. But and then you guys have the bluegill.
The bluegill.
Yeah, the bluegill pattern's real good. But yeah, a bunch of different patterns, really cool. And then moving on from that into let's transition in, still on crankbait, lipless crankbait.
Okay.
My favorite bait you guys make.
You talk.
Simcoe.
You know more than me.
Yeah, it's funny because you guys made the Simcoe, and I think you guys made it for your own application. And when you sent them down before they came out, we just did something totally different with them. We took them and we were like, well, I know that's how you're supposed to fish it, but we're gonna fish it this way. And we ended up just tearing them up on this. And so we were fishing tournaments down here with this bait before it came out, and we were just tearing them up in the winter. So I think we got our hands on these last winter. That's when we first got them, and they didn't come out yet, and no fish had seen these. And let me tell you, the Simcoe has a place in my trap arsenal. In the sense that
it's pretty much very reward to us.
It does a little bit of everything, right? So the great thing about the Simcoe, now I'll link the video. There's the video that we've done about the Simcoe, the initial breakdown before it came out.
What is the difference of the Simcoe?
The Simcoe,
your opinion?
Yeah, it's skinnier. It's a lot flatter than the normal trap. Not a big head. It's got 2 line ties, which is cool because I know you guys designed it for just jigging, vertical jigging, like a blade bait, but it still fishes like a trap. Because of those flat sides, this thing is the best grass trap on the market.
Oh, you think so?
For sure. It comes through the grass the best out of any other.
Very, very easy to answer because very sharp edge cut the grass well.
You fish this on braid, it's coming through grass. Also, the standard model is silent. Standard model comes in 2 weights, a heavy, and then the standard. And a bunch of cool colors. These are some new colors coming out, right? These are the new release colors that are going to be coming out.
2003.
Yeah, 2023. So next year. But I mean, you got some nice ones like Copper Shad, which is one of my favorite. But like I said, it comes through the grass perfectly well. It's silent and it has its own vibration. So when you're fishing those tournaments in the winter, and like for us personally, where we fish, we're on Harris Chain, we're on Toho. All the tournaments come down here. The elites, MLF, college. We're fishing all these tournaments. Everybody and their mother has thrown a trap out there on everybody.
Make a
even
bigger.
even when I went out of state in the spring this past year, we were on Gunnersville. Everybody threw a trap. This trap's different in the sense that it's a blade. It's the middle ground between the blade and the trap. The blade, people go to the blade when the trap's thrown too much, but the blade's hard to throw in the grass.
Oh, really?
The trap throws good in the grass. But you don't have to throw this in the grass. You can throw it as a bottom hopper. It'll hop perfectly because you can switch it over to be that vertical presentation.
Yeah,
so the Simcoes
yeah,
knocked it out of the park.
Thank you. So my way to use this Simco is I use shallow weedy leg like today, and also I target small mass in deep water in leg. So I cast or just fish vertical, and then you
just hop it.
So blade exactly same thing. I feel this one some between blade weight and deep press. So in the deep water or jigging or Simco, blade weight is too fast. No time to eat the lure.
It goes straight down.
But common regular replace crankbait is very hard to get a bottom because too light. So this one can go deep, water 40 feet, no problem, and you still feel the bottom. And so.
It's a sweet bait. I remember even last iCast when you guys had the initial molds of it done. It's an amazing bait. And then you're coming out with the one knock.
Yes, probably next year we're gonna release the one knocker model. It has a loosen weight inside, one weight moving inside the body.
I know this one knocker is gonna probably be like the starting point for traps, but this color specifically. So this is the color that we saw in the Erie 95. This is a new color coming out this fall. Hopefully September, October.
Yeah, September. I think October.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we call this name. This color name is Black Otama.
Black Otama.
Otama means
tadpole
in Japanese, but you say Oran Magic.
Yeah, right? So we were calling it Orlando Magic today.
But I would like to talk behind story of Simco. I got inspiration this bait, Lake Seminole.
Pretty close here.
Yes, 3-4 years ago, I had a chance to fish in Lake Seminole, and I think it was Christmas time.
Okay.
I couldn't fish anything.
It's tough,
No, we came from Ontario, 2,000 kilometers one way. I get nothing and go back. So it's a big
Ontario to Seminole, no fish. That's tough.
I got only skunk, but I was thinking how I can catch fish on the Lake Seminole, and I was keep thinking when I'm fishing, and then I asked to the guy who took me fishing, and I asked him what is the main bait of the Lake Seminole. And then he told me shad is the main forage. So then I decided to make a shad profile. So this bait originally
is from Lake Seminole.
Florida.
Yes,
very related.
That one knocker. I know that this one knocker in this dark blue black.
By the way, this one knocker model is the first time review.
First time reveal. So this color's first time reveal too.
Of course.
I didn't know about these colors and these models till this morning. We went out and fished, pulls out this box, all these prototypes. I'm like, oh my. But this is...
You like black and blue color, right?
I love the black and blue. The black and blue, you can't beat the black and blue. But this is going to be a winner. You guys are going to be so excited for these black and blues to come out. So last one, we'll wrap it up on that.
I forgot this one.
Yes. So this does exist in the Avenue 110. It exists.
Also, this one we released this bait last year. Baby Avino 78, which is a sinking prop bait.
Sinking prop bait.
Just cast 1 foot per second, and then swims like that.
With a nice body roll.
I thought I already sent you some sound to you, but we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. Somehow the samples didn't get there, but it's okay. It's all right. We fished them today. I like it. I definitely think it's gonna have a place. Not to say that like a fish won't eat any of these, but you were right earlier. You said that sometimes it's just that they're not biting. Today, super tough fishing. Sometimes they just but what we saw all day was little mosquito fish, little minnows getting pushed around
Yeah.
all day. They were getting pushed around. That's your mosquito fish, right?
Also, so it's same thing happen in
Okay.
in the summertime. The bass eat only small bait. Sometimes at the moment, big bait and big wobbling crankbait no work, but only this one sometimes work. In summertime, October.
Right.
No. August and September, October.
Right.
You get big smallmouth on this one.
Sweet bait. I mean, I played around with the big one for a little while there. Really cool prop bait. But this one's cool. I mean, even like you said, when it falls, that blade still gives it that shimmy.
Shimmy fall, and when you retrieve it,
it's still shimmying.
Still, yeah.
So yeah, the baby, you spinning tackle enthusiast, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, and lighter bait caster.
Yeah, light bait caster, jerk bait rods. Honestly, you can get, it's 3/8 ounce. You'll throw it. It'll throw it
important. Please remember important thing of this baby amino. When you feel the bite, you don't have to step like that. You just keep reading until you feel the weight on the tip of it.
So just let it load up. That's kind of what
like a swim bait fishing.
So with those, light crank rod, light jerk bait, light top water rod would be perfect, or spinning. Because these are tiny hooks. Truthfully, they're tiny.
It's 8 because the moment I want to use this one is the bass is very finicky. Sometimes I get a very short bite, so bigger hook cannot set the hook. Small hooks sometimes stick somewhere
as they swipe it.
But if you think this hook is too small in your southern part, maybe you can get one side,
bump it up
bigger. Maybe number 7 hook is
such a sweet bait. The baby abino. I mean, even another slap-on application would be current. Fishing big current, that thing going down, especially when you got like a lot of water rushing. Current bait for sure, by brush piles for sure. It's just going to be a different presentation. You definitely need that baby abino. It's just a good starting point, and then it's also a good. I've tried everything else; it doesn't work. These are pressure bass. I'm gonna hit this.
Sometimes only this one.
That's
many times, especially this time of year.
Right now.
Happen.
It gets hot. It's tough. So, anyways, guys, that concludes part 2 of our interview with Mr. Hiroshi from Nishine Lure Works. I hope this was some great insight. If you guys want, all these baits and more are available on nishinelureworks.com. Follow him on Instagram right here. This is going to be his new Instagram page. The old one got hacked.
Sorry for everyone.
It happens, but follow the new one.
Please.
It does exist.
Still private mode, but you got that.
We'll get you going, and then so if you're interested in any of the products, check them out on nishinelureworks.com. We have tons of more videos and breakdowns coming out this fall with all the products. And if you like them, share them. DM Nishin. Actually, real quick before we go, you want to show your custom-made hard baits?
Oh, okay.
So he does do these too. If you guys are ever lucky enough, there's, follow him on Instagram. Be aware there's drops of these, and you do another crankbait too.
Many.
So a lot of handcrafted lures, a lot of really specialty pieces. So definitely follow him on Instagram. Check out the website and stay tuned. Anyways, thanks everybody.
Thank you very much.
Take it easy, and we'll see you next time.